You know what else? Here's the other piece of it. You're so right. Totally agree. They're bitter about this victory, and it's manifesting in their snarky, petty little questions and in other ways. We just this week saw a couple of reports. Number one, guess who's refusing to go to the inauguration? Michelle Obama. To the snaps.
Promises.
Yeah, of Joy Reid, who's like, Michelle gets it. Love my girl. So Michelle Obama's not going to go. And Kamala Harris has refused to invite the next second family, JD Vance and his wife Usha, to the residence where she stays, where the vice president stays, for a tour or just for a nicety, you know, which is, I guess, traditional. She hasn't done it and she won't do it, notwithstanding the fact that Usha Vance, who has 3 very young children in the single digits, apparently reached out to say, I could use some direction on childproofing the residence, you know, before I get there, so I know what I'm going to need. And apparently they didn't get back to her. Eventually someone from the office got back to her. Someone from the office is going to let her tour, but it's not Kamala Harris. And eventually, I guess, Doug Emhoff spoke with Usha. But that's it. Nothing from Kamala whatsoever to JD. These are petty, bitter people.
Yeah, and I mean, Kamala, she was offered a little soundbite about the catastrophe in Los Angeles, and you'd think she would say, whatever I say, it cannot be a word salad because I will be watched and cared. And what did she do? In 60 seconds, she said something that was entirely incomprehensible. No one could understand the syntax, the grammar, the vocabulary. It was just a confirmation of her imbecility.
Wait, we have it. Let's hold your point. Watch it here.
Okay.
And so it's critically important that to the extent you can find anything that gives you an ability to be patient in this extremely dangerous and unprecedented crisis, that you do.
What?
Who was next to her? His eyes were sort of exploding in his head. I don't know who it was. It looked like Mayorkas almost, but his eyes went, oh my God, what is this woman? And she's
couldn't take my eyes off her.
Yeah. And so it's, we've talked about this before, but I think a lot of it is fear because they project, and you've talked about that, Megyn, they always project what they're doing. They project that's wrong or unethical. They project onto their opponents, but they know that if they were in power right now and they had suffered what they did to Donald Trump and they were Donald Trump, they know what they would be doing and they would be going after their enemies like Merrick Garland did and Biden did, and that terrifies them because they think that Donald Trump thinks like they do, and I don't think he does. I think he's so concerned with getting these tech barons and common sense and opening up natural resources for development and artificial intelligence and bioengineering. He really has this dream of a golden age, and he only has 4 years, and that's what he's concentrated on. But that's not how they think. They think, oh my God, what we did to him, and now he's in power like we were, he's going to go after all of us, because that's what I would do.
So your point about projection plays perfectly well into what Jimmy Kimmel was doing last night, saying Trump's upset that the firefighters out in LA aren't white enough, which is like completely backwards of what actually happened. It was the city of Los Angeles. It was the LAFD that decided their ranks were too white and started openly on some initiative to make them less white and less straight. And now a video after video has come out of the fire chief touting how gay she is, and she's a woman. She's gay and she's a lesbian and she's a woman. Second in command, gay and a woman. Third in command, gay, a woman, and black. And on top of that, just today, this is making its way on the internet. We went and actually found it ourselves. On the LA, is it PD or FD? It's FD, right, Captain? On SOD 18. Okay. Talking about their pronouns in a video for the disabled, not to mention all the other stuff. Listen here. This is on there right now.
Good afternoon. I'm with the Los Angeles Fire Department. We're here at the Emergency Operations Center with some information for our fellow Angelinos. My name is Captain Jennifer Wilcox. My pronouns are she, her. I am a Caucasian female wearing a black shirt uniform with eyewear and a black hat. The City of Los Angeles continues to aggressively respond to the Palisades Fire and Hearst Fire amid the dangerous ongoing windstorm and extreme weather conditions impacting the Los Angeles region.
Okay, so it's FD. This is the group that's having all the troubles, and she needs us to know what her pronouns are. Increased tariffs on our trade partners, tax cuts, and regulation changes. There's a reason why gold is a diversification tactic now more than ever. Birch Gold is releasing their ultimate guide for gold in the Trump era with a foreword by Donald Trump Jr. To get your free copy along with Birch Gold's free information kit on gold, text MK to the number 989898. Here are the facts. The national debt continues to increase. Our interest payments on the national debt continue to increase. And gold can be your hedge against a weakened dollar. Birch Gold can convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold. Text MK to 989898 for your free copy of the ultimate guide for gold in the Trump era. No obligation, just information. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, countless 5-star reviews, and thousands of happy customers, find out more about Birch Gold today. Text MK to the number 989898 to figure out your diversification options today. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.